So I wake up and I'm about to wash up. I turn the water knob on and the water's not coming out, and so I literally had to use this Brita. Good thing that I saved some water last night to wash my face and brush my teeth. But yeah, I just feel so grimy because I really wanted to take a shower, which is why I'm wearing this beanie to cover my oiliness, although it's showing in my bangs. Just wanted to give you guys a quick tour of our very, very, very tiny and small apartment. Before I got pregnant, I was not a very clean person. John and I both were very messy, and so it was very difficult inviting people over because it was, embarrassing, and the Lord had to convict me, saying, it's actually selfish, being so messy, because it prohibits me from being hospitable. So I was really praying that the Lord would really change me and start cleaning better, but it's so weird because after I got pregnant, I guess the nesting instinct kicked in, and I've heard about it, but it literally kicked in like a couple of weeks ago, where I just got so anal and so OCD about cleaning everything and just getting everything prepared, and my husband wasn't too fond of it. I was driving him crazy because I was like, do this, and but because we live in such a tiny house, no matter how much I try to clean and keep the place neat and tidy, it's still messy because I just have so much stuff now, and I just don't have any storage space to store anything, and so everything is just out in the open. And so let me just show you. Okay, so this is what it looks like as soon as you walk into the house. And this is our daughter's high chair, stroller, and car seat, and we're just waiting for the opportune time to install these. In my keyboard. And this is all the stuff from my old business that I didn't have a place to store, so I just put it all around my keyboard. Yes. This area right here is our kitchen. Very, very small kitchen. Oh, our dear friends, I love you. And this is actually a portable washer dryer that we invested in. Since we live in an apartment, we have a laundromat that's downstairs, but it costs like $2 every time we put laundry in, and we obviously don't have the finances to do that, especially when the baby comes and she has spitting accidents and diaper accidents. So the unfortunate thing about this washer dryer is that I have to manually put the water in and drain the water out, and I ended up flooding the entire kitchen, but I think I have a better idea now on how to use it, so hopefully I'll have better luck next time. This is our dining table. Like I said, I don't have a lot of storage space, so I end up having to put a lot of stuff on the table for snacks. I obviously have more bottles, but that's where I'm probably gonna dry all the bottles. I'm working on my thank you cards for the gifts that we received. Thank you everyone for loving on us. This is the area where I'm putting my daughter's clothing. I stored her 3 to 6 months clothing here and her newborn clothing here so that I can have more easier access. And her diapers, her carrier, her lotion, shampoo. Yeah, so this is her bathtub, her lounger, nursing pillow, and my hospital bag. These are the laundry that I did for the test run for her new laundry washer dryer, and it turned out pretty okay, and I'm content with what it did, so I have no complaints besides manually doing everything. And this is our daughter's pack and play, and we don't have a space for her crib, so we ended up just buying a small pack and play. Hopefully she'll be comfortable. And yeah, this is our tiny little bathroom. Yes, so as you can see, this wall right here, before John repainted it, it was just so horrible. We have an elderly lady that lives upstairs by herself, and she ends up flooding the entire bathroom, which drips down into our bathroom, and it ruins our paint, and all the paint was dripping off. And recently John repainted it, and he did such a good job. Hi guys, so today is Friday evening at 5:30 p.m. and I just received a call from John that he arrived safely at church from the retreat center, and he's about to pick me up, and we're gonna head over to Sushi Palace for our staff evaluation dinner. Our teachers are back from retreat. These are our heroes.
Oh wait, I don't want to do that though.
This is for my vlog.
I just realized she's vlogging this. Bro, you know why she stopped? You know Jed does that, right? So that means you, Dylan, and Jed are all the same.
I miss you so much.
Dylan and Jed did that too.
We are at Sushi Palace right now. Look at all this food that they're getting.
Thank you.
Thanks, Manora.
More white tuna?
It's good, right?
I haven't tried it.
How is it?
So good!
What the heck? So because I wasn't staff, I'm not able to participate in this meal. And on top of that, I can't eat sushi because I'm pregnant. And on top of that, I didn't tell you guys this, but I have gestational diabetes, so I can't even eat any of like the side stuff because they're all like flowers. Yeah, so I'm just watching. What happened?
What? What's going on?
You're not gonna watch?
Oh no. It's like not for me. I'm gonna be on the side.
Okay.
And then like, yeah, you can do it.
Yeah. While I scream at you.
What if she wants you to hold her hand?
No, I'm gonna hold her hand for sure. Yeah. I'll crush it.
Show her like a
You did this to me! You did this!
now.
Oh my god.
You had a loose tooth. And it was bleeding.
Jesus.
Really?
You want the small, like a skinny Daniel?
By the way.
Oh, just bleeding?
You know what I always go for first? The wasabi. Yeah.
So what happened? His tooth came out? Oh my. What a trooper.
Wait, the way Simon said the first time that was hilarious.
So it's New Year's Eve, and I know in my last vlog I had mentioned that I was gonna stop by the retreat center to visit for a day, but it ended up being that I couldn't go because it started snowing there, and for safety reasons John had asked me to stay home and be safe. And also that day that we were supposed to leave, one of my friends who were supposed to go with me ended up sleeping at 7 a.m. in the morning, and so it's not that it was contingent upon her or anything, but I just felt like it was just a clear sign from the Lord to to stay home. But I guess besides safety reasons, I was just kind of asking the Lord, why he closed that door on me. And after debriefing with John about the retreat, because we had been texting back and forth throughout the course of the retreat, and he was just like, oh, I really wish you were here because, there were a lot of female issues that arose, and he really needed my help to, really walk, our female students through. But, after debriefing with him, he had mentioned that he was able to really demonstrate the Father's heart and the Father's love to our female students. I thought that was actually very significant because John had always left the responsibility of taking care of female students with me, which is totally fine, and I recommend that for the most part for couples who are in ministry. But it was always just nagging at his heart because he really wanted to be that father figure. And with finding out that we were pregnant, one of the promises that the Lord gave us was that the Lord would release John into being more than just a pastor and more than just a minister, but really becoming a spiritual father. In the Bible that you have a lot of teachers but you lack fathers, and the theme for our retreat this past year has been family revival. And as we were praying, we really felt that majority of the issues that our students go through derive from family. They don't receive the love and the affirmation that they need at home, and so yeah, I felt like the Lord really just imparting to us his heart and just really being that father figure and that mother figure to our students. And so I was just really thankful when I heard that, because obviously John still needs to be wise and navigating through and dealing with female students, but this pregnancy has been just so prophetic, and we believe that her birth is prophetic, and yeah, that there's going to be a lot of transitions happening in us and around us, and we're just super excited and we're so thankful. 2017, John and I have been praying for a new vision, and the word that we received was the word ascension, and we just felt like God wanted us to go higher by going lower. I know that's kind of ironic, but really maturing by becoming like a child and taking God for his word and believing who he says he is. Yeah, 2016, although it was a season of growth and restoration and healing, I was personally plagued with a lot of doubt and really trusting in God's promises. I think that all derived from just facing a lot of disappointments, feeling like God let me down in some way, and me being fearful of trusting and believing again. But one of the things that I think the Lord has been speaking to me about, defeat does not define failure. Because we as Christians, we are always engaging in spiritual warfare, and sometimes you win and sometimes you lose, but just because you lose doesn't mean that you are a failure. And what makes you a failure is that you choose to stay down, is that you choose to stay defeated. And victory is when you get defeated and you can get right back up. And so I felt the Lord really challenging me to get back up, even with the disappointments that I faced, and really take hold of the promises and the inheritance that the Lord has prepared for us. So we're super excited for the year 2017, and yeah, we're embracing this challenge. We just want to bless you guys as a family. We want to declare victory over you guys. So God bless you, and hopefully the next vlog I will be uploading my laboring process.